Hi, my name is Charlene Speyerer. I'm one of the assistant stage managers here at the Pirate Queen. You haven't met me before because I joined Chicago a little bit later in the run here in Chicago. And the reason for that is because we have such a huge show here. We added a fifth stage manager, and my primary responsibility is here in the trap room, where we have an 8-foot by 8-foot hole in the deck, and many of our props and scenery and even people appear out of this hole into the production. This is primarily where I stand during the show. I have a black and white monitor where I can see what's happening. I also have an emergency stop in case anything happens. This stop, if I were to push it, would stop the lift from moving immediately. Fortunately, knock on wood, we have not had to use it just yet. I don't want to give too many of our secrets away. We have fire that comes down in our trap room, and there's quite a lot of, I would say, a symphony of sounds that happens down here. We have Irish step dancing on our heads. We have oars that pound. We have big thrones that move over our heads. So it's quite an experience to be down here. Upstage of our elevator, our big trap, we have 4 smaller traps, which are used at the beginning of Act 2. We have 4 ladders and 4 small traps that are opened at the end of intermission, and we have all of our English soldiers that climb up. We have 11 actors that come down to the pit, so we get visitors, which is really nice, and they climb up through the traps, which is a nice visual of the English attacking at the beginning of Act 2. This show is very technical, but in my profession, that's the challenge. Stage managers are problem solvers. So this show being so big and such a challenge is where you want to be as a stage manager. It's nice to be on a straight play where there's maybe a bench and a chair, but I think after a while that would get a little boring, and things here at the Pirate Queen are certainly not boring.